How you feeling, AJ? Firstly, congratulations. You just came out of a very close game, and I'm gonna ask you, know what, right off the bat, how was this game, firstly, compared to the last season where you guys kind of blew them out, but it kind of took you a while to get a little bit into the game? How was this game for you compared to last season?
Well, I feel like last year we had a lot of elite guys that were capable of playing, overseas basketball, D-League basketball. So I just felt like last year, talent-wise, I feel like the team was a little bit better than this one. But what I like about this team mostly is that our communication is better than last year, and I feel like we play a little harder than last year. And the brotherhood, like even in group texts and things like that on our cell phones, we're all more closer. So I feel like going down the road, I feel like as we get better at that, then I feel like we can match last season and even be better.
That's good. I can see that. It kind of seemed like you were a slow start before you had to get back into it. What kind of brought your mind back into the game? Because it kind of seemed like something took over you. I could see, like, you know what, I'm going to come back into it. What was that?
Well, I just think, like every basketball player, it was the first game of the season, so the jitters are going on, and some guys on the team, this is their first year playing ABA, so I feel like as a whole, everybody was just we were just, overexcited about today. So I guess like somewhere during the game, it brings your mood down.
Yeah.
And so it takes a guy like Coach Vaughn to pick you back up. He has great motivational speeches. So
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So around that second quarter, that halftime was when you had to come back in the game, in which I did see you refresh yourself. So that's good.
Yeah,
Got
for
to
sure.
see a real AJ in there. And you said you're getting a little jitter. So I mean, does one of my star players get jitters? And that's a really good thing. I mean, it kind of helps us relate to you, especially us, because we all kind of get the butterflies, and you kind of went into it. I mean, how often does it happen?
Oh, every game. When you love, when you really, really love something,
Okay.
then you're gonna get jitters because you want to be great at it, and you want to stay positive, and you want to what's the word I'm looking for? You want to be successful at it, so you're gonna have jitters of, oh, I don't want to mess up, I don't want people to think I'm turning the ball over, or whatever the case may be. I feel like anything that you love, then you're gonna have jitters about it.
Understood.
And be a little nervous.
Understood. And I like that, especially since you really love basketball. I'm glad that this is what you're at and where you at. Where I think I was really interested in is how this game is going to take you and kind of give you insight into the season. What are you expecting now after you got that first jitter of the first game out?
Well, I'm really just expecting us to take from this game what we did, things that we did wrong and things that we did right, and then just implement them into practice, and then just get better from here.
Okay. And what do you think that you can take away that you could have improved on for sure from this game?
Individually?
Yes.
Like you were saying about, sometimes my taunt faces, sometimes, I get a little bit into the game. So just trying to, focus on staying locked in the whole entire 40 minutes of the game, that'd be perfect. But yeah, sometimes a little bit of my character comes out, and I get a little overexcited sometimes. So,
I seen it. Well, I mean, I did like, especially when it came down to the kids and how they incorporated it into the game. Did that give you any motivation as well when you seen the kids? Because I know that that's also pretty important to you, making sure giving back to the children and making sure that they see you doing what you love, so this way it can help influence them. How does that make you feel, how the Orlando Waves loves to incorporate the kids of the community?
I love it, especially being somebody that's from Orlando. Whenever I was younger, I always liked when taller guys that were older would come around and play basketball and dunk and stuff. I just thought it was cool, and they were always guys that were cool with the little kids, even though they were older than us. So I always told myself, when I got older, I was going to try to be the guy to, like programs and even be the guy to incorporate kids and, just let them know that, we appreciate you coming too. Just because you're a kid doesn't mean anything.
Most definitely. Okay, I can see that. Awesome. So I think that's pretty much it. If you can you give that camera that face? Show me how you do it. I would love to try to learn.
Which face?
Give me that taunt face. I love it. Thanks so much for coming and giving me that. And again, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
You keep on catching the wave.
Appreciate it.